From the friendly and pleasant old town of Maienfeld, a footpath passes through leafy and green meadows to the foot of the heights. From this big and serious side, one can look down into the valley. Already eloquent in the first sentence of her world-famous novel Heidi, published in 1880, author Johanna Spyri expressed her emotions on paper using the ink she had, making her love for this one-of-its-kind spot in the canton of the Grüsch, Graubünden. Known through her countless stays in Maienfeld and in this beautiful corner of the Grüsch, she became inspired by the beauty of this landscape to write what would become a world bestseller. We wanted to continue her mission, her love for this place, and her inspiration live on. That's why we founded the Heididorf agency in 1997. This initiative continues to this day, as we strive in accomplishing our goal of making the original showpiece of the world-famous Heidi story accessible to you, the visitor. Welcome to Heididorf, the only of its kind in the world. In this moment of fast-paced time, children and adults from all cultures endeavor to find fundamental values including honesty, helpfulness, a zest for life, and a love for nature. Heidi siphons these values, and has been inspiring children from all corners of the globe. For decades, while the hearts of the adults beat faster, these values will continue to thrive through the decades to come and will inspire for the decades to come. Despite international appearances in musicals, animated series, films and books, our Heidi never forget her roots. This is her home, and nowhere else in the world is Heidi's aura and charisma more evident than in the Heididorf. Heidi's village, a peaceful hamlet which stands for the roots and origins of the world-famous Heidi novels. In the authentic Heididorf, where Johanna Spyri's stories come to life, you will immerse yourself in the world-famous story of Heidi, while standing in the midst of a dominating mountain world. Since more than 140 years, a little Swiss girl has struck the hearts of many children and adults around the world. We are of course talking about Heidi, the protagonist of Johanna Spyri's novel of the same name, a fitting name for a story that has captured the hearts of many. Authored between 1880 and 1881, it quickly prospered, and became one of the best-selling books in the world, and its legacy and story have spanned across generations, still being a very popular book today. Johanna Spyri's legacy continues to live on. She made an invaluable and irreplaceable contribution to Swiss cultural and literary history, with her novel. The fact that her Heidi is still enjoyed today, is due to the nature of Heidi. It conveys values and ideas, that many children and adults from all cultures, strive for, presenting them with an idealistic world, which has been buried in today's expeditious world. These values have a strong attachment to the home, love for nature, freedom, health and zest for life. Heidi is both a legend and a role model, at the same time, which draws her a lot admiration. Heidi belongs to her homeland of the Grüssens, Graubünden, a land of beauty, a land of authentic and exciting mountain adventures. There's more. Various cinema films, television films, books, reports and media coverage, make Heidi to the most famous person in Switzerland. Nonetheless, in the small, picturesque town of Maienfeld, is the Heididorf, Heidi's village, a place where you can experience, up close and personal, the life of someone who lived during Heidi's era. This is transcended through the walk to the mountain hut, which takes one through alpine meadows, while staring into the valley below, and to the snowy mountain peaks above. For anyone who has made the journey to the mountain hut, to enjoy the view, they will understand why this particular spot inspired Johanna Spyri to write her novels on Heidi. The story of Heidi has been translated into over 55 languages, while continuing to inspire musicals, animations and films to this day. To promulgate the story of Heidi, her story has been visualized in over 18 feature films, the most recent being produced in 2015, 8 animated cartoons and many musicals, which have helped spread her story worldwide. Many of these works and other Heidi works